Hey everybody, have you been wondering what the market is doing right now when it comes to like the market shift, interest rates, maybe some tips or tricks to get your offers accepted out there? Well, stick around because today we're going to show you. Hey, I'm Stan Hartzheim. Welcome to this episode of Why Not You, where we discuss all kinds of things related to living to or relocating to Cheyenne, Wyoming. So today we're joined by Abigail Rose from R323 Realty. Abigail is going to share with us a little bit about her history and maybe the current state of the market. So Abigail, tell us just a little bit about yourself.
Okay, so hi guys, I'm Abigail Rose. I'm a real estate agent here in Cheyenne, Wyoming. Born and raised and have had my license now for almost 2 years.
Awesome, awesome. Well, thanks for coming on Why Not You. We're excited to always have guest speakers and learn a little bit more about what's going on in our own backyard. So are there a lot of houses on the market right now compared to 6 months ago or 3 months ago? And then what is pricing looking like?
Good question. So to give some context, I guess, so this spring, our inventory was about 77 homes on the market. And so now we're pushing about 250 homes plus or minus for inventory. So that's a good thing for buyers. Definitely lots of inventory. However, with that being said, homes are our average days on the market right now is about 30, and previously it was about 30 hours. So yeah, definitely a shift there with inventory and time on the market.
So previously you didn't even have time to look at 5 houses, right? Like you're like, okay, this is the one, get in there, make an offer.
There wasn't even 5 homes to look at within price ranges. So, and that's right, if we saw one that was within price range and the buyer kind of liked it, we were writing an offer.
Gotcha.
So now we've got choices, which is good.
That is good. I guess, one of the things that I hear in my half of the equation is interest rates have gotten so high and it's making the payments higher. So maybe I don't qualify for quite as much. What I'm hearing you say is that there's more inventory out there. Maybe people are a little more willing to negotiate and help these buyers out.
For sure.
Is that fair?
So with that being said too, what we're seeing now is sellers giving concessions. Meaning sellers are giving money to the buyers to help them either secure financing or pay some of their closing costs, which helps buyers out so they can purchase their home. Because sellers are still needing to get out of their homes, whether they want to downsize or upgrade, or they're moving out of state. People still need to sell and people still need to buy. So now we're seeing the dance between sellers and buyers where sellers are giving more than they're taking.
Great, great. Folks, one of the things that Abigail hit on is that she came into this market in 2020, right? And, we were kind of, prices have been climbing, appreciation rates, inventory was low. It's been a seller's market for most of Abigail's career. Is that pretty fair to say?
Yep.
I've been around a little bit longer than Abigail. As you can probably tell, I'm old and out of shape at this point. And I've been doing loans a long time. And so I thought one of the things that I would share with you folks and with Abigail is a strategy that might help these buyers. And I know, Abigail, you specialize really as a listing agent. This could really help your sellers as well.
For sure.
Is that, want to hear a good little trick I know?
Yes.
So one of the things that we like to do when a seller is willing to give a concession like that is earmark that concession specifically to buy down their interest rate. So we actually have a term for it called the seller buy down strategy. And the way that it really works is, I'm just going to throw some numbers just kind of out in the air. But let's say we had a $720,000 house and we were going to do a 20% down payment. So we have a $600,000 loan amount.
Okay.
What it would look like is, what is the cost to lower the interest rate? Like, let's say today's prevailing rate is 6%.
Okay.
What would it cost to get to, I don't know, 5 3/4 or 5 1/2 or 5 1/4 or even 5, right? Like each step down is going to cost more money. So let's go big. Let's just say we're going to spend 3%, which would be 3 points. Each point is 1% of the loan amount. On a $600,000 loan, it'd be like $18,000. But we're going to get all the way to a 5% interest rate, let's just say. Your payment might go down $300 or $400 a month, okay? So now, conversely, if we were just going to talk to the seller about lowering his purchase price, you might have to lower that price from $720,000. I did the math a little bit. I cheated. I did it before we got on camera. Almost $60,000 to get to a loan amount at that higher 6% interest rate that has the same payment. So, what are the pros and the cons? Well, the buyer gets the payment that maybe they can qualify for. Like maybe they have to be at that lower payment. The seller, instead of coming up with $60,000 in price reduction, only needs to come up with $18,000 in concessions. and the agents all get to, you know, get their price, their commission fee structure, if they happen to be based on a percentage at a higher purchase price. Now, Abigail, I happen to know a little secret about the way you do listings. Go ahead and share it with folks.
Yeah, so with my brokerage, with our 323 here in Cheyenne, we have the flexibility to discount our commissions based on our relatively low overhead. So me personally, I charge a flat fee for sellers, so that saves sellers thousands of dollars that they wouldn't have to pay at a 5 or 6% commission. So yeah, I do things a little bit differently.
That's awesome. Do you still provide like a full service or a full array of services?
Thanks for making note of that. Yes, so we still do all of the professional services that a typical big box brokerage would do. We just do it at a fraction of the cost, and that's what we pride ourselves on. For sure.
Pretty fair. Anything to add before we wrap up?
I don't think so. Call your favorite agent, and if you're in the market for buying, and things are looking up for buyers, so get out there and start looking and use some leverage from the seller.
Awesome. Hey everybody, thanks so much for tuning in. Again, my name's Stan Hartzheim with Double H Home Loans. This episode of Wynot is our pleasure to film for you. Please hit that subscribe button, like our page, find us on Facebook, and if you have loans related questions or questions about Cheyenne in general, reach out, hit me up. I know a lot of great people around town. If I don't have an answer, I'll get you one from someone else. Thanks and have a great day.